So, December 2020, the month where ARK Survival Evolved 2 and ARK the Animated Series was announced. We all were very excited about it, and we found out that we were going to be getting both of these in 2022. Now, there has been some new information online about the whole ARK franchise, that there is going to be new movies, live action movies. Apparently there could be 3 of them for ARK Survival Evolved. For years and years, we've talked about how an ARK movie would look really cool. And when the animated series came out, or got announced, I was a big fan of it. I said that, this is going to be really awesome and stuff. But I always thought like a live action film would work so well with ARK Survival Evolved. Well, we found out very big information, and it's meant to be starring Vin Diesel, coming to cinemas and big platforms. I'm just going to be running the information for you guys right now. I'll be leaving the full video if you want to go and watch it as well in the link in the description to the channel if you want to go and support the channel. Thank you for them for getting this information for us. But it is one exciting thing. Now, we did obviously get the live action trailers for ARK, which we thought was going to be some sort of movie, and it turns out it was just a trailer. But you never know, this could have been the early stages of what ARK have been working on all along. Now, I feel like with ARK, the thing I love about it is it's never ending, and there's always these new things that get announced, and they're working on so much, and you guys are going to get all of that excitement now from these clips. Now, if you do enjoy this video and you're excited for ARK the movie, no idea on release date, can't even tell you guys, sometime in the near future, smash that like button, subscribe, and imagine how cool it will be to be going into the cinema and watching ARK the movie. Enjoy this bit, and I'll see you guys afterwards.
What happened there that I tell stories when we get together with friends. There's things with Rock Band that are absolutely amazing, working with the Beatles and the things that transpired when we did Beatles Rock Band. But I'll tell you, with ARK Survival Evolved, I really felt like we took something from the ground floor. I work with 2 of the greatest game developers that are the smartest guys I've worked with in the industry. I've watched them blossom not only to build a great video game, but also to build a franchise. And, currently we're moving from just being a video game company. We're in production right now with a television series, an animated series with, great talent, Russell Crowe, Gerard Butler. Vin Diesel is going to be starring not only in the television series, the video game, but also in possibly in 3 movies that we'll be doing that are live action movies.
Wait, so you got some big names here. These are some real A-listers. So how did you get? Let's start with. You mentioned Vin Diesel. So you got movies coming out. Like, you talking like in theaters, feature length, like full real deal, big time, normal, movies that we're talking about here, not just some direct to video play.
That's right. That's right. So one of the easy parts about working with Vin is, and I can say this with a straight face and almost a little bit embarrassing,ly is Vin knows more about ARK Survival Evolved than I do. He logs thousands of hours.
You're the CEO. How is that?
Well, I have a lot of work to do that's away from the game, and Vin plays a lot of ARK Survival Evolved. He is one of the more impressive guys that I've conversed with when it comes to the game. He's knowledgeable. He understands it. And, he'll report bugs and different issues we have with the game back to our development team, which I find refreshing. We've met with Vin several times. He is intimately involved with what we're doing, both from a television standpoint, from a game standpoint for ARK 2. And I can tell you that somewhere down the road, I'm pretty positive that there will be live action ARK movies that will be coming to market.
How does somebody even get Vin Diesel to sign up? Does he reach out to you? Do you reach out to him? Are there agents involved? How does that even happen?
Well, yes, that's a great question. So ironically, Vin reached out to us a couple of years ago, pre-pandemic. And unfortunately, I was leaving the trade show, the Entertainment Electronic Expo, E3. And so I didn't get a chance to meet with him. His agents had reached out to me. So we stayed in touch and, ultimately got everything lined up. I'm going to give a lot of credit to Creative Artist Agency, to CAA. They've been a dream partner for us. Not only a partner, they represent us and have helped us pull together great talents, a great plan for what we're doing with the television series. And they will be at the forefront of what we're doing with movies and any other transmedia properties that we're going to be working with.
So to talk about CAA, so they're your agent? Because I think of CAA and I think of,
Right.
okay, they represent athletes, movie stars, TV stars, celebrities. So is it your agent, and is it because they're your agent, they just get a bunch of other CAA clients to sign up? What's going on here?
Well, it didn't happen that way. So they were not my agent at the time that we went out to sign the contracts and look to pull in all the talent. And I will say this, these guys and ladies are very busy with on-set movies and filming. And, unfortunately, the pandemic shut down the live action filming. The upside for that was that we were able to get some of the A-listers who were sitting at home to do the recordings for the television series at their house. So at that point, we approached CAA. We also did a little work with William Morris, but we approached CAA and kind of explained what we were looking to do. A lot of the talent was available, so we were able to sign them and get them on board. Now, once CAA saw the quality of the television series, I mean, the screenwriting, the scripts that were being written, the story that were driven by Jesse Rabchak and Jeremy Steglitz, my two partners, it's something like, I can't even describe how great it is. It excites me every time I watch it. So we were able to pull all that together because people were at home during the pandemic. And once we had the television series to a point where we were able to watch it, we had the voices overlaid, we had the sound put into it, CAA looked at it and offered to represent it to the streaming partners. And so in the next coming weeks, they'll be talking to all the usual suspects that are the big streaming platforms.
When I hear the phrase streaming partners and usual suspects, I'm thinking a Netflix, Hulu, an Amazon Prime, HBO. I mean, is this what we're talking about here, this category of names?
You're talking about that category. And I think one of the interesting aspects is, we started, the foundation of what we do is based on video games.
So let's quickly just go through a few things that I wanted to talk about. Obviously, you guys would have just listened to that amazing bit of information, which I just want you guys to let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below. But the bit I just wanted to finish off on was this post back in December 2020 when they first announced it. And you can just see how exciting the future of this game is going to be. Obviously, ARK 2 thrusts players into a new brutal world of primitive survival against both beast and man, facing down the ever-present threats of hyper-realistic intelligent dinosaurs, aggressive alien fauna, and the exotic environments of an unearthly planet. Survivors will continue ARK's dramatic, spanning story of humankind's evolution in this next-generation sandbox survival experience. You guys would have probably seen the trailer, I know that for sure. And then obviously, the animated series, we've got all these names. Studio Wildcard has partnered with acclaimed director Jay Olivia, Batman: The Dark Knight Returns, and obviously in Justice League to produce and co-showrun an original animated television series based on the hit video game ARK Survival Evolved. Created and produced by the creators Jeremy and Jesse. Obviously, you got managers like Jat involved as well. Jat's been around for, right since the beginning. The animated series is currently composed of a 14 30-minute episodes and has 2 seasons currently in production with an anticipated launch in 2022. Now, you guys would have seen the huge names that are involved in it, like they said in that thing. Gerard Butler, some of the names that I know myself. Madeline Madden, Rhaegar Ragnarsson from Rhaegar Ragnarsson plays in Vikings. That was where and she is the wife of Ragnar, I think, from what I remember. You've got David Tennant, massive fan of his. You've got Vin Diesel, Russell Crowe. It is just absolutely amazing. And then what you would have seen is Vin Diesel has joined Studio Wildcard as president of Creative Convergence and will act as an executive producer of both ARK 2 and ARK the Animated Series. Diesel will also lend his voice talents as Santiago, obviously, which is going to be coming to the animated series. Now, one of the amazing things is he is also going to be playing in the live action film. So not only are we going to be having a version of Vin Diesel in ARK 2 and his voice in the animated series, we're going to get actual Vin Diesel starring in the movie. Now, that is pretty much going to be the whole video, guys. I can't wait to talk to you guys about it in the comment section down below. I'm so excited. I know that loads of you guys will be excited as well. Smash that like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. See you guys then.